Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to beautiful and serene and absolutely naturally stunning Barbados. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Welcome to a new week. Remember, this week we're going to need you all to be working extremely hard because I would like my national insurance payment at the end of the month, as I'm a retired person, and I depend on all of you all that are out there today sweating and suffering to pay me. So good morning to each and every one of you all, and welcome to the beautiful flower forest. This is in Richmond and we're in St. Joseph. Absolutely stunning area this morning. Beautiful way to start the week, as someone had already said. Absolutely beautiful. You all have heard the birds. You've heard the rustling of the leaves. Stunning, stunning location. This morning, I just want to, first of all, introduce our special guest that we have with us today. I know you all are going to think that I am talking about myself when I give you all this introduction, because I've used this on myself before, but today I'm going to be using it on someone else. So we will be introducing to you all our adorable, brave, cuddly, determined, enthusiastic, fearless, gorgeous, humble, inventive, joyful, kind-hearted, loving, magnificent, noble, optimistic, pretty quiet, resilient, sweet, thoughtful, unique, virtuous, wise, extraordinary, young, and zealous, beautiful co-star. We're going to show you her in a second. Here we go. Fanning around to her. She's over here in all of her bush attire. This is her hiking attire, and we can see some of the Flora Forest team getting their place ready for this morning for all the visitors that are coming up here. Again, good morning to each and every one of you all. We're going to turn back in this general direction here. We're going to say our Serenity prayer, because this is what you got to call beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Peace. It's breathing peace. It smells of peace. Absolutely lovely natural terrain. So we're going to say our Serenity prayer now. Those who'd like to join us, please do so. Remember, this is a prayer for guidance, for peace, direction, and for calmness, for sure. This works for me tremendously, and hopefully it'll work for you as well. If you don't understand what it is, you don't feel a bit of comfort and relief after, just listen to it a couple more times, or say it a couple more times, and you'll understand. Those who'd like to join us, please do so now. All others will be back to you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Wow, is that not just absolutely peaceful? All kinds of beautiful plants up here. Stunning, stunning colors. An array of colors up here. Very vibrant, gorgeous, gorgeous area. If you're in Barbados, or if you're coming to Barbados, this is somewhere I would definitely highly recommend that you come and enjoy. You will see why in a few minutes' time. But I can tell you, this is a natural heaven. Absolutely amazing. Shows you that just the coastline of Barbados is not all we have. It's not all about the sand, sea, and surf. Is also about the natural beauty that Barbados has, and the nature that Barbados is also full of in the center of the island. We are in the center of the island of St. Joseph, St. Thomas, in that general area. We're going to be making our way down. This is actually St. Joseph now we're in, but we're close to St. Thomas as well. But as you know, all of the countryside in St. Thomas as well, very similar to this. All right, so we're going to walk from here now. This area is wheelchair accessible to where we are right now. This is their patio, overlooks their 53-acre forest. This is a natural forest that has been enhanced and beautified. Thank you, Mr. Spieler, David Spieler, and all of his team for bringing us here this morning, or letting us come and enjoy this beautiful scenery. We're going to be walking in the correct direction this time. Last time we came up here, we reversed directions and we went in reverse, down exit signs and stuff. This morning we're not going to utilize that. We're going to walk through and show you now. This entire area later on will be transformed. This flower forest gift shop only serves local, or only sells local products. You'll find all types of clay products here, all types of glazed products. You'll also find an array of Barbados delicacies like tamarind balls, chutney, all that made from local style fruit. You'll also find their fruit lollies, which are delicious, gooseberry, etc. Many of the local stuff. No sea grape, of course. No cashew nut fruit. No 𝗵𝗇𝗽𝗆. Yeah, you may find 𝗵𝗇𝗽 in here for the 1 or 2 people in this world that like 𝗵𝗇𝗽. But you won't find any fat porks or cashew nut fruit or sea grape fruit down in here as well, for sure. We only bring good products up here. Mr. Spieler, if you have any of those products behind here, I just call them bad. Don't worry about it too much, though. This area is full bar and restaurant, so you can come up here, sit down if you have any friends or family that are unable to actually make it right down into the forest itself. Plenty of comfort up here. Lots of things to see. Beautiful deck, as you would have seen, overlooking the entire flower forest. Beautiful area. We're going to work our way out into the back section now. We're actually going to go to the official tour route area. As you can see, we are today going through the entrance. We normally come out this way, but don't worry about it. We can do it a little back front today if you all. We can do it as you would have to do it. I'm just going to make sure our co-star is behind us because I don't want to leave her behind. I have a lot of stories to tell you all about that. But as you can see, Earthworks products, the same owners. They have all of the glazed and all of the beautiful artwork and stuff. Lovely signs. You will see these all over the island. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see the big mural that they've done down in the Warrens area. Absolutely beautiful. This is as natural as it comes. This is a little more developed than the other business that's very close here, Cocoa Hill Forest. We will take you all there another time. We've also done there before. We'll take you there as well. So if the more adventurous want to do Cocoa Hill Forest, or if you have someone that is not able to make it down in this area here, as I said, there is a wheelchair route which we are presently on. Very, very rough though. I wouldn't really do too much wheelchair in here. I would definitely come and enjoy a restaurant. If you have any family that's challenged with walking and stuff, they can come and sit up here, enjoy your deck, the peace and the serenity which you have just experienced yourself while you take your trek on. So we're just going to show you the back section and we're going to get back on the route itself. Just want to show you what the natural Barbados would look like years ago, and then as I said, we will be back en route. We're going back into our walking area. Beautiful, beautiful foliage. Absolutely stunning down here. The peace of serenity. I can give you a couple of seconds here, just enjoying these sounds this morning as we scan around skyward, show you all the royal palms and stuff. Here we go. You don't have to be a garden enthusiast to come down here, because what you will see down here and what you will experience and what you will feel and hear, absolutely stunning. So our co-star, again, is busy as usual. She's doing the beautiful beauty of Barbados through her eyes. As you can see, very, very dedicated in what she does, taking some stunning photos. I'm sure you will see them over a period of time. She's doing her own galleries and stuff, which are going to be amazing. I've actually watched her footage. I've watched her capture some beautiful sceneries. Lovely, lovely area. Richmond, just gorgeous. I'm so happy to come here right now. We've been here a few times when it has been great as well. However, it has been a little drier. We came here once just after the ash fall, the volcano ash fall from St. Vincent. Place really like a little bit burnt in some areas, but right now it should be absolutely perfect. Flower Forest is open 7 days a week. They're open from 8 until 4 p.m. The only days they do not open are Christmas and Good Friday, so you can plan around those. I am sure that gives you 363 days to plan, or 64 on those leap years. So come on up. Don't have any excuse not to come here, because you can come at any time you want. They're open for you. I have Wi-Fi facilities here. If you, as I said before, if you have someone here that wants to enjoy the scenery from your decking, or if you want to show your friends and family from down in the hills and stuff where we'll be going, there is free Wi-Fi, so you don't have to worry about data costs. Just turn off your data and go. I love how it has the better footpaths and stuff here right now. Comfortable to walk on. This is the wheelchair accessible route we're presently on. I would definitely have someone strong with you though. If you're doing a wheelchair exercise down here, I would most definitely make sure that you have a strong and sturdy partner with you. Or bring some young family members and let them do some sweating. That is not a problem. But I love how everything is pretty much maintained. The actual vines and stuff have just been put over arbor here, so very, very natural feel. Beautiful, beautiful walking area as well. Steady. We did say we're wearing 2x2s or 4x4s. That's just because if we go off a little bit off route, which I doubt we will. But look at these chandelier, beautiful chandelier looking blooms here. Stunning this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. If you have not been to Flora Forest, I highly recommend that you take the trip here. And this is nothing to because we are being granted the authority to come down here this morning, to being able to come into this location way before anyone else and take any scenic beauty that we would experience at this time of morning. But it's because I actually love down here. I get lost in this place here. The natural beauty, the stunning, vibrant colors all around, the lush green, just beautiful. This is very humbling, very, very humbling feeling down in here. As you can see again, this is the first time that our co-star has been here. So she's really taking this all in. She's going to be a little bit behind us, but she will catch up with us. I will have to slow down for her. I'll probably take a seat and I'll take like an hour wait on her to catch back up, because as you know, we are extremely fast and we want to show you as much as possible. Look at the difference in the colors and stuff. Beautiful, vibrant colors being shown up this morning, the resolution that we're experiencing. This is very much the undeveloped section of it. They've done a huge expansion, which I'm looking forward to see. That will be coming closer to the end. Last time we were here, they were actually just pushing away the land and starting to actually do the different contours and stuff and get it ready for planting. So I'm really eager to look forward to bring you all that. As you know, you've also seen that with us as well. We've been down here in rainy conditions, in dry conditions. Makes no difference. Still beautiful. But I will tell you, this is, at the moment, this is most definitely one of the most beautiful I've seen down here in Lush. We're going to bring you some fields and hills beyond recall, and now our very own shortly. You'll be having a look at that. See why we use that this morning in our description for up here. There are lots of paths. We're going to stay on the main one, but there are little paths that lead off all over. These will be all used by a lot of the team up here, preparing it and keeping it tidy and making sure everything is good and trim. However, you can venture down these here. There are a lot of paths going on different levels right down into a stream. The lower section. We won't be going that far along this morning because that's something you need to come here and experience yourself. But we will be bringing you some of this beautiful scenery as we're going. Mrs. Spieler is also being grafting, or I should say breeding lots of different types of plants and stuff you were seeing down here. I am not really a flora and fauna person, so I'm not against too much of the different names and things. You will have to come here and experience that for yourself. What we want to do is show you why you need to come to Flora Forest and why you need to experience this side of Barbados. Everyone thinks come to the beach, lie down in the sun, go to a bar, party hard. You've got to take in this part of Barbados. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Here we go. Breathtaking beauty. Absolutely beautiful. As I said before, I like how the natural terrain is being kept. You can see all the different paths and stuff that are utilized here to keep this place in this kind of condition. It looks as natural as possible, but as you can appreciate, lots of limbs will be falling from these royal palm and stuff. So they would have to be definitely down in here doing a lot of maintenance every day, throughout the day, 7 days a week for sure. So you have paths, I said before, going off in all different directions. You can take different routes if you want. We're going to take the official route here this morning, which is definitely not what we normally do. We normally break every rule down here. We go in opposite directions. We go where we're not supposed to go. There's really nowhere down here you're not supposed to go. So that's only a lot of nonsense talk, because you can go anywhere you want down here. It is a free roam area. I would recommend staying on the actual path. So I wouldn't venture too much into the wooded area unless you have your compass with you, or unless you're an Olympic hiker like me, who can look at the stars or look at the sun and know exactly where we are. Even when there's foliage overhead, I am that brilliant. I am able to do that at all times. So unless you're with me, or unless you're like me, I would stay on the actual path itself. But as I said, there are many, many of those. But look at beautiful Barbados though, huh? Wow. This is what our original forefathers would have experienced. Obviously not with the footpath, but the same kind of denseness and bush you're seeing all around. This would have been everywhere. Bush and foliage, let me put in that word, because I don't see any of those things that we like to refer to as bush. We'll talk about them later on maybe. It depends on how miserable I am this morning. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good morning to our crazy driver. I know that you're freezing cold this morning. You were telling me that you were all frozen. And good morning to anyone else that's experiencing the cold and frigid conditions this morning. We're going to bring you a little bit of Barbados to you. Hopefully this will bring a little warmth to you. I know for sure it'll bring you some peace and serenity. We're going to take a little walk down here and we're going to keep quiet. All you're going to hear is footprints, which you can imagine are your own. Enjoy this here. Here we go. Is this not just beautiful? I will tell you, I've been through here in mornings, as you all would know, when it was pitch black. Started out in here when there was not even a bird chirping, and we actually hadn't started vlogs at that time, but I have sat here or walked in these areas on those occasions, and I will tell you, it is peace and serenity that I cannot explain to you. You actually have to feel it. You all of a sudden you break out of goosebumps. You start to actually feel a lot of presence down here, very positive, very beautiful vibes. If you get the chance to experience Barbados before the sunrise, like even before twilight zone, and sit down through the twilight zone and into the sunrise, I definitely recommend you do that, because you will experience something here that is very, very special. I'm not saying it's not special other place in the world, but I can assure you that what you'll experience down here or anywhere else in Barbados at that time of morning is something you will not experience any other time of day, and you owe it to yourself. So you see more of the footpaths and stuff leading all down below, not the actual path we're on, but they're paths that you can utilize and you can enjoy as well. You don't have to do what I am doing right now. I'm only just trying to bring you the best part of it. It is a very long vlog down in here. Not too sure if we're going to do the entire thing in one. We'll try, but we'll have to be a little bit quick, and we'll have to stay on the more defined paths, because we want to bring you as much as we possibly can and encourage you to come up here and witness this for yourself. Believe me, what you're seeing is nothing like what I am seeing or experiencing right here. It is the depths and the colors and the tones and the greens and the lushness and the all different types of browns and earth tones out here. Unbelievable. Sound of the birds, I'll let you listen to that to yourself. Here we go. I've actually been saving this location to make sure to bring Jeanette to it, let her experience it at this time of morning, to see how beautiful up here is and how serene it is. As you would have seen if you caught her in any times you were circling and stuff, she's taking it all in. It is unbelievable. Let her explain to you a little bit later on about how she's actually feeling down here, but look at the colors and the beauty down here. Absolutely amazing. I know they've done a lot of trimming work over on this section. We're going to go to another lookout area, but this is all being trimmed down and kept nice so that you'll be able to enjoy some of the scenery, looking right down into St. Andrew, looking right down into Belle Plaine area. Have a look at this here. I just love that blanket of cloud just laying over there, almost running, I would say, parallel to the actual horizon. Gorgeous. Can you imagine living in some of those homes over there, waking up this morning and hearing what we've been experiencing and hearing the kind of winds and stuff that are blowing up here. Very, very cool area. All this area originally is where you will find all the rivers and springs, etc. We're looking over into a section just over here to our, just slightly right of where we're looking right now would be Cocoa Hill Forest. We'll take you there another time. As I said, I'd like to mention both because some people are unable to make the more of a hikey trail. This would be an option to bring your family and friends. If you want to do something a little more exploring, you can bring them here, let them come here, and then you can do your exploring and come back. Or you can do here and also do over there as well. Beautiful, beautiful. What I like to point out when I get here is it's the only one in Barbados. I don't know if you can see the cell tower on top of that hill. That is an actual cell tower up there. It's been made to look like a 𝗺𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗃. You'll see it's decorated like one. Just, it's perfect. You know, if it didn't have that, it would most definitely take away from the scenery if there's a lot of scaffolding. So it sort of like blends right in looking like a tree. Kudos to whoever designed that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to do a little more walking now. It's beautiful up here. Up here is called the 𝗵𝗽𝗍𝗀 Lookout. I'm going to take you down into another section that's been recently done. Well, I say recently. Last time we were up here, it was new. So we're going to go down to that in a couple of seconds. Now, I did mention this morning we're in 2x2s or 4x4s. And it's not because we're going to go in over corally terrain or anything. But as you can see, some of the inclines here are a little bit steep. If there was rain, it could be a little bit slippery. So if you were coming up here, and you want to bring your slippers and stuff, fine, but pelt a pair of extra shoes in there just in case. If it is raining, I would recommend you don't wear rubber slippers down here for sure, because as you can see, it is quite steep as it's coming down, a little bit windy. Want to make sure you're aware of what you'll be going into if you do come down inside of here. I'm going to talk about yesterday and last night a little bit later on, but I'm going to just save this beauty for now, and then we will get into that a little later as I'm ready to spill the beans on some people. But beautiful. Look at the landscaping and look at the amount of care and love that goes into here. Everything is trimmed beautifully. I don't have to tell you, because I'm sure any of you all are garden enthusiasts would know that this will call for continuous maintenance day in and day out to preserve this like this. Just beautiful. If you all hear some heavy boots, it's not me. It is my co-star. She is thumping her way through the bush this morning. Alright, now this is where I want you to have a look. This is Dennis Drive where we are. We're going to go and have a look out from here. This is recently cleared so that you could enjoy a little bit more of the scenery down here as well. As you can see, it's a little bit trecky. Notice a lot of the bushes come back up again, so I guess they're going to be doing some more trimming in the near future. Last time we were here, we had a clear view of the valley, so this will probably be trimmed out very soon again, so we'll have a better look. So the view that I was expecting here, unfortunately a little bit overgrown in this section. Don't worry about it, because look at the kind of views that we have down here to look at. Stunning. The last time I was up here, someone challenged me to do a slide down here and a flip and everything else that goes along with it. You know, I'm a professional slider as well. I'm certified. I hold a gold medal in sliding and also in falling and recovery. There's no one as good as me. But this morning, as I have my gimbal with me, my co-star says she does not want to hold the gimbal this morning. I'm going to just leave that alone. We come back and do it next time we're up here on that adventure. No problem. No, you can't say you hold it, no problem. No, you already told me and I'm not prepared for it.
You're a liar.
Did you all hear that? You all heard that already? She's called me a liar already. Anyhow, as we are in this section here, thank you to everyone that turned up last night at Oistins Bay Garden. It was absolutely amazing atmosphere, electrifying. Had a great time. Welcome to all those visitors to the island that spoke to us and said they follow us on YouTube. Welcome to all of our family that came and joined us. Had a great day. I would say one of the most important things, as I've captured it on film, was yesterday when there was a person that was picking green sea grapes and throwing them at me. And then the sea grape police came on and told her about that was abuse of plants and also domestic abuse, throwing sea grapes at me.
She got a strike.
Oh, she got a strike? Say no more, tell them. So,
she got, Angela Cox got a strike.
She got a strike, isn't that amazing? And they had a feud. It's called the breaking down of the faults committee. They're already feuding amongst themselves. Strikes are being given to their leaders or who determine themselves as being their leaders. That was very entertaining, I must say. That was great. Cheryl, I would like you to stop misbehaving like that in public, especially when we had the Green family joining us. I would like you to try and conduct yourself correctly. You were sulking terribly, but then when you saw them, you decided to get on terrible. Mary, you cannot party that way in public. You're supposed to party that way when you're in private. Miss Gare, you're supposed to smile. I don't mind if the stressful person known as our head dictator, cheerleader, or a head dictator, sulking dictator gives you trouble. You're supposed to be happy and stuff with people. You're not supposed to look down and sad like you did yesterday. But don't worry about that. I understand how you felt. I was a little bit annoyed with her too, but we can get through that, as I said. Just so you know, I don't think you've seen, but maybe if you've seen, it doesn't make any difference, because seeing beauty twice is fine. I am the Bajan warrior. This is the cat plot, C-O-Star. That's her. There's no star there. The star is here. The co-star is in the background. So any of you all that's saying different to that, I will deal with you all accordingly. Simone, I don't want to single you out, Simone Thompson, But as you're the most annoying person that we have on our channel, and you say you're coming back to Barbados soon, I storing up for you. I got so much trouble for you coming. You don't worry about that. And anybody else comes to Barbados that talks nonsense to me, I waiting on you. Just make sure I bring a coffee, because I have to sing while I'm drinking. It's the only way you can do it properly. Back on to the beautiful, beautiful scenes down here. I want to, especially here, I know we looked at the golden palms and stuff before, but especially here I want to show you how gorgeous this is. At the top of Flora Forest, we're approximately 850 feet above sea level. That will give you an understanding of how high we are elevated. We're right on the side of a natural gully kind of area. We'll show you a little bit more of that in a couple of minutes time. But the royal palms, we have our best royal palm view, again, based on the last time I was here. I'm sure we'll see it again. I would definitely recommend wearing something good, something that can handle this type of surface. At the moment it's dry, you should be okay, unless you run through here like me. You know, but I'm an Olympic sprinter, so I can do that. You all be careful down here, please. Just exercise caution and walk gently as you're going. You can see all types of trail, TT's trail, all different areas that go off. As I said before, we're going to stay on the main area this morning. These are areas you can come and explore for yourself and come and see. Don't want to give you everything up here, and even if I were to show you everything up here in 4K, you will not get a feeling of what up here is like unless you come and do this yourself. Check her out, man. She's getting busy, as you all can see. Great inspiration for me, great encouragement for me. Really makes my heart warm and fuzzy. So you all will know why I put my camera on her often, because I like to see her all day long. So when she's not around, I'll do replays of these vlogs and look at her. So that's how it is. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? Really stunning. When you're in places like this in Barbados, you need to be looking all around you, not just in front of you or to your side. Look overhead, look underfoot, look at everywhere. Look at the beautiful, beautiful colors out here on display this morning. Just stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Remember, for those who are now coming on, this is Flora Forest. We are in the parish of St. Joseph. There's a 53-acre natural forest that they have developed with some paths through it for you. And they've also done a lot of planting in this area of special unique plants to Barbados and also to Flora Forest as well. Just beautiful views. Bring your cameras. We said that this morning. Bring your cameras. Bring your voice projectors, everything else with you, because you're going to want to be doing some flashing down here. You can see behind us right now, we have our co-star. She's busy, busy, busy. She's obviously taking in a lot of this as well. This is really hard to just absorb this and the peace and the silence down here. I know I'm talking, but I have such a harmonic voice that it's blending in with everything in the background. I'm going to sit here on one of these chairs for a minute. We're going to look up inside of here and enjoy this view for a second. So you can now imagine that you yourself are here sitting in Flora Forest and you yourself are enjoying this kind of beauty. 20 seconds to enjoy this. Once again, I'd like to thank the BTMI and Rihanna for putting on a special show for the EMC yesterday. I must say, we didn't expect all of that palaver just for us. I mean, they even brought the DJ for us to play. I mean, all that was our entertainment yesterday for our mobile office. As you will see, our mobile office seems to be getting better and better every week. Don't mind the bad behaviors the same or getting worse. We're talking the actual venues and the activities that are going on. I mean, I never would have thought that Rihanna would have actually gone up there. Actually, they held Super Bowl for us yesterday, to be honest with you. I realized that after, when we set our date for our mobile office, they said, well, we're going to have our Super Bowl on the same day so that you can have all the entertainment for the EMC family. As you always see, we're now world recognized. Beautiful step area. Absolutely lovely. Again, more paths you to go on to lower elevations. Just go right down in different tiers. Just stunning, stunning area. As I said, we won't be going down there. We're just going to skirt on the top this morning so you can enjoy some of the beauty and serenity of down in this section as well. Just beautiful. Remember, what you're seeing is just a drop in the bucket, because down all these other elevations I've walked and all, we've done vlogs and all before, you would know that if you've been with us before, you would know what down here has to offer. Definitely somewhere you can come and spend hours. Don't come here and say you want to come up here to Flora Forest and take in 30 minutes of walk, because you're wasting your time. You need to come up here and spend a few hours. You know, there's a full-blown restaurant on the top section, all types of treats, local delicacies and stuff. So you don't need to bring anything here. Don't bring, you can, I guess you would maybe allowed in a picnic basket. You speak under correction, but you wouldn't bring anything because you can get everything here. This is one of my favorite spots. We talked about seeing the hills and fields beyond recall and our very own. That's what I like to think of whenever I come to this area, and you'll understand why for a moment. It's Mary's Meadows. This place here has lots of stories of weddings that are being performed here. They also do wedding ceremonies here as well as the receptions here. So you can also get in contact with Flora Forest again for any of your needs. You know already, I will be getting married sooner or later. I like to use that word because I don't want anybody to know when it's happening. I should say we will be getting married sooner or later. That will happen, but it will not be a garden wedding. Of course it'll be a beach wedding, because that's what we both believe in, the beaches. That's where we find all of our positives and everything else that goes with it. But this is where you can come and take a seat if you'd like and enjoy the beauty of down here. You'll see again some more pottery works there in the ground. Just beautiful. Stunning, stunning beauty. Now for the view. Here, yeah, we already got a good view there. I'm pretty contented to stay there all day, but for you all, there we go. A lot of growth out here again since we were here last time. We could see right up onto the hills, much better views last time. We were looking up at 𝗃𝗃𝗃 and up in that general area, 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗆, etc. However, right now a lot of the growth has happened here. It has really sprung up. It is lush. It is absolutely beautiful. You can even bring a blanket and spread up here and sit down with your friends and family. Make a day out, man. Just come to the center of the island, spend the entire day here enjoying this beauty, this serenity and peace. Now, I am not one of you all unfit people that are frightened to walk down inclines like this here, because you all don't want to puff and huff and puff like our Saturday host, who tells me that she's frightened to go places because she doesn't know if she can get back up the areas. But I'm going to bring you right down inside here. Don't mind, it's mushy and muddy, because you can see a lot of water runs down this general area. But I want you to have a look at this beautiful gazebo from this section to see where you could be married, see where you could be celebrating, or if you can want to make a proposal, or if you just want to come and enjoy life with your friends and family and loved ones. That's what you can do from this beautiful spot. Full Wi-Fi down inside of here you can get as well. If you are a data fan like me, because I don't like going Wi-Fi because it breaks the transmission. Down in here, brilliant signals, because we have repeaters all along the 𝗵𝗽𝗆𝗃 area, all along the ridges just to the west of where we are right now, or north of west. Beautiful Christmas candles still hanging around. Not in their full colors and stuff right now, but still beautiful. And more terrain over here. So people, remember, you don't have to actually just come to these sections on the paths, walk off the paths to find this kind of beauty and this kind of lushness and this kind of peace. I'm going to give you 20 seconds here again, just to enjoy the peace and serenity one more time. Here we go. I hope you all get a feel for what down here is like. It is absolutely breathtaking. The quietness down here and the peace and I know how to say, the thickness of the peace of serenity down here can actually be cut. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put her on film. She doesn't know I'm coming for her. Hello. So tell me a little bit what your impressions are of down here. Is it peaceful and serene, just as you expected it, or you want me to keep quiet? That's not possible. You should know that by now. I want to keep quiet when I'm sleeping. I never talk when I'm sleeping. I guess from that expression you would know I may talk when I'm sleeping. It's a possibility. Alright, we got a little more walking to go on here for you to let you enjoy a little bit more of it. Down here, again, stunning. One more time, just remember, if you're coming down here, wear good attire, wear good shoes and good footwear. Definitely recommend it. Although it is not slippery right now, it would have a tendency to be. Remember all these bankings and stuff, natural mud. So if you get a heavy rain and stuff, some of it may wash onto your path. So please, wear the right footwear if you're coming down here. Do not come down here with rubber slippers. I'm not saying you can't do it in rubber slippers, but I wouldn't recommend it for sure. If you come up here and find heavy rainfall, it's going to limit your movements down in this section. Unless you're like me and you're certified, I like skating all over the place, which I like to do. I usually come up here and put a leaf under my foot, tie a leaf on, because I like to be natural and stuff, and I would skate all over these hills. You can see this area is all worn out here. This is my real skating section, and I have a jump this down here. I do a lot of backflips and stuff on. So you can do that as well if you're brave enough to do it. If you're not brave enough to do it, or if you're not silly enough, because if you're not as well certified as me, or as trained as me, you don't want to be down in here doing it. That would be termed as silly. But you all can enjoy yourselves and have some fun down here. Bring a first aid kit, unless you're well trained like me, of course. You can see how she's been taken in this morning. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very lush down here at the moment. Very moist. No humidity at the moment. Very cool. Really, really nice. Mr. Spieler has opened his doors, I think now 5 or 6 times for us to come down here. He comes on as well. He's an active member in the EMC. So good morning to you, Mr. Spieler, and all your crew that are maintaining this beautiful, beautiful garden for us, or what is termed as a flower forest. Stunning colors, even the leaves down here, all the different tones and textures. I just love this tree. I'm sorry to have Mary down here with me this morning. She'll be calling off every name of every plant down here and every flower. I see a lot of people calling names on here and stuff. Well, you all keep calling names and give them the tour, because I tell you the truth, I am not calling any names of any plants this morning except saying, this is beautiful. Always remember, look up, look down, look to your left, look to your right, look all over when you're in Barbados, because if you don't do that, you're going to miss all the beauty. Is that not just amazing how that is going right up to the very top? Beautiful. You all notice that our co-star is walking her tippy toes. You're not even hearing her movements. And that's because she's so blown away with down in here, which anyone will be if you've come here. Anyone who's not been in Flora Forest, please do not let what you're seeing make you think that you have seen Flora Forest. We are just barely touching the surface. You need to come and experience this for yourself. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. I've been through all these paths the uni paths, but as I said, we don't want to do all of them this morning. However, just to like show you this little one here, I'm just going to step a few feet down and then we'll come a few feet back up. Remember, I am very, very fit. So do not try this at speeds unless you know what you're doing, or unless you're like me, highly trained and very fit. Beautiful archway of the miniature bamboos here as well. Just want to show you this here. That's really why you want to bring you down in this section here to see naturally formed archways. And then we're going to go back up in the upper section again. But again, more and more tracks everywhere down here. You can go off into areas that you didn't even realize, probably looking at in the beginning. All down there, you know, big stones set for you to walk on. Just beautiful. But again, listen to this serenity and peace. I can leave it to you for another 20 seconds. Very unlike our normal vlogs where I talk all the time. I know people say to me all the time, any mosquitoes down in there, Nick? You got any bites? A mosquito cannot penetrate my skin. Anyone that does not know, I have an extremely tough skin. So other people may get a mosquito bite, but I'm only hearing one little buzz, which just was in my ear. You may have heard it on the microphone as well. But otherwise, I don't see our co-star slapping her legs or scratching, so I guess it's all fine and good. But seriously, I have been on here many times. I have never had an issue with mosquitoes down here at all. Beautiful though. Everything is so beautiful and vibrant. Anyone who wants just peace of serenity, I would definitely recommend coming here. Many places in Barbados offer it, but down here offers it all the time. I would say that if you are based on the island, I would pick a day that's not too busy with cruise ships to come down here. I guess would like to get an experience like what we are having right now. You want it to be fairly quiet, so maybe you could look at that, check your schedule and thing. If you're on the island anytime in summer when it's very late cruise pasture wise, please try and get here as early as possible and take in all of this beauty. I see Caroline on here. Caroline has been up here as well. I think maybe a couple of times. I know she will probably give you or tell you of her experience up in here and how beautiful it has been. Really lovely. But don't come here if you're coming for, want to come, only have a half an hour to spare. You're wasting your time. Come here when you have hour or 2 hours to spare. Like I said, we have walked around here for an hour and 15 minutes and on vlogs and have not scratched the surface really. So plenty to do in here, plenty to see. Still excited about seeing the expansion, which we're heading in that direction right now. I preferred going the opposite way around because I know I'm breaking all the laws. But this morning I decided what I'll do is I would be nice and come the correct way around, because I also want to show you something else here that's going to take your breath away as well. Beautiful work. Looks absolutely perfect here. We can look at that from the other direction in a few moments time when we get up in the top elevation. But just beautiful. Everything out here looks right. It looks in place. Nothing looks out of place. Nothing looks artificial. It sort of like blends in. Beautiful. Once again, you can see the paths. Excellent condition to walk on. And one more look at natural, beautiful Barbados. I always say I'm very happy to be where I am right now, but I would love to have seen Barbados back in the early days when I had the running rivers and all of this kind of dense foliage all around. That's something I would love to have seen or witnessed, not just seen, but witnessed. Just beautiful out here though, stunning. Look at the views of this ridge here, just perfect. Just stunning. There's not too much, I don't want to talk too much nonsense down in here. I don't ever really talk nonsense anyhow, but I don't want to talk too much this morning because I want you to experience this here and take it all in. Remember, all we're doing is teasing you, because what you're seeing has nothing in bearing or relation to how we will feel and what you'll actually experience in here. It is a must-see in Barbados for sure. They give you maps as you're coming down. They'll give you a guide as to what the plants are, the routes that you can take, and the variations that you can make. So when you're coming here, you're not just going to be wandering around as we are right now. You'll actually have information that will keep you up to date with everything that's going on and what you're seeing. Very enjoyable. Some signs around as well too, but you can also get that map when you're coming down the hill. Just stunning views down here, natural as it can be. Eliminate the paths and just take in the beauty around you. Check. This is what you gotta call nature at its real best. Roots gone into the actual surface area here. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna continue this way. We're going on, as I said before, we're going on to a section that I really want to see the expansion that they made down here. So we're going to take the lower elevation and walk our way around there and come right back up again. But we're going to have a look and see what it looks like down here. The expansion is just a little further on. But there are benches, as you can see, set up all over. So if you're a person that really can't do a lot of walking all at one time, You could come down to areas such as this. There are benches everywhere, there are chairs everywhere. Very, very comfortable down in here. As he said, do not come down in here if you plan to rush. Just come down in here and enjoy the beauty and enjoy the serenity. Spend some time. This path goes right down. I just want to show you how these go right down into the bottom. So if you're here, come and explore. Don't just stay on the main path. Do a little walking off. Get a little lost. Feel that way. Feel as though you're somewhere that you're getting lost. It is a beautiful feeling down in here. Little signs such as this capture your heart. Great photo opportunities. Again, all this work is getting done by 𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗏 Pottery. If you've not seen 𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗏 Pottery, I highly recommend you go and see that again. You will see their work all over the island, but if you get an appointment to go up there and have a look at the pottery, I would call before you go. I'm not too familiar with their opening times and stuff, so just give 𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗏 a call. Go up and have a look at their handiwork. All these types of stuff here, you will find beautiful, beautiful work. So as you can see from this sign here, it tells you, please do not carve on trees. It looks bad, hurts them, and how would you like if you were carved on? Well, first of all, this is Serenity trying to tell you all about the foolish 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗆. Do not peel the bark off of 𝗵𝗽𝗽 trees or you will hurt them. They will be crying out in pain. Look at the sign here that is confirming what I was telling you all. Do not take off 𝗵𝗽𝗃 bark and drink it. Leave it where it is. First of all, it tastes terrible, and secondly is it hurts the poor plant. I just shown you documented evidence here. But beautiful. Have a look at how lovely down here is. Everywhere you look, something new to see. We have been walking down here now for about 45 minutes, and you will see that everything looks different. No matter where you're going, you're getting better viewpoints all the time. Again, we talked about the benches and the comfort areas. This is where you want to go. This is one of my favorite places here. I am not sure where our co-star is. She's down inside doing all of her photographs and stuff. But as you can see, not near me. She's doing her own stuff. So I'm sure you all will capture them. She'll be posting them in her own way coming up shortly. But this is the view I want you to see. This is the area here that gives me the best view, I think, of the royal palms and stuff. So we're going to go have a look at the natural hillside from over here. Not really one of the recognized paths, but most definitely worth a walk off onto this view. I love the view looking across the valley here now. Really gives you true Barbados. Picture yourself back in the 1600s. This is what you would have seen. Only thing you would have seen is what you're looking at right now. Breathtaking, absolutely beautiful, natural beauty at its best. Peace and serenity as thick as you can possibly imagine. I'm just going to see if I can find my co-star and director with her take some pictures for us on that section as well. Remember, you'll be seeing a lot of photos coming up. The beauty through Jeannette's eyes, because I am not able to take photos as I do a lot of the vlogging and stuff. So Jeannette has now started to see Barbados with the visions that I see, and which many of us do see, the beautiful unknowns as such. A lot of people pass by and don't realize they're even there. She's beginning to capture all that there, so I know you'll be thrilled to see some of her photography coming up in the near future as well. Okay, so I don't need to give you a map. You're coming well. Here she comes. All right, as you can see, she's already in her safari attire. If you take a walk down here and have a look at the valley and stuff, it's just beautiful out there. Right, there she goes, big smile on her face. Of course, she was looking at me, that's why she was smiling. She's not smiling because of the surroundings, you know. She's smiling because she saw me. You know, that's only obvious. All you all smile when you see me, just to show you how the evidence of that. Smile. You walk just a little bit further. I just want to bring you some of the beauty as well that is being brought here to Flower Forest. Although Flower Forest has all of the beauty, I want to bring you some of the beauty that we are experiencing right now. It's a beautiful area. Lovely area, of course. As you can see, I have on a shirt today. I only have on a shirt because I didn't want to injure the plants, you know, in my abrasive skin. You know, I have a very, very tough skin, so I want to make sure and protect them. Lovely, lovely, lovely area. Absolutely stunning. I would like to have gone on the expanded section. I think that's going to be a little bit difficult to get to this morning, but we're going to make our way up anyhow. We have some beautiful areas to cover as we're going up still. Just don't leave my lady too far behind. Of course, she can't catch me if I start to turn on the speed. No one really can catch me because I'm that fast. But again, another understanding of the kind of surface you'll be walking on. So please, please wear the right foot gear. You don't want to be coming down here and sliding around, number one. And number two is you don't want to be limited to where you can go because of any of the terrain. You want to be able to walk all over here, wherever you see a path going off, wherever you see beauty, you can follow it, have a look at it. We're going to go up in that section in a few moments' time and show you. I definitely would say this is somewhere that everyone, look, I am really not a person of gardens, or I never really was a person of gardens. Though my aunt that I lived with, like my mother, used to have some of the best growths and plants and orchids in the island. I was really never a garden person, but what I am is a person of nature and peace and serenity, and that is in abundance down here. I see some people mention about how you get here. You're going to need a car or a taxi. There is a bus route that runs on the top road by 𝗺𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗃 and Bloomsbury and stuff. However, to get down in this actual area, you're going to need to have a vehicle. So I recommend either a taxi or a private car if you have a friend who has a car. You know, I don't take them out for country drive and bring them here for sure. Come and enjoy some of this beauty. This is another one of my favorite sections up here as well. I love just to sit down in these chairs and relax and take in the beauty. And that's what I'm going to treat you to right now. I'm going to go over in this section here and let you have a look. But I also like to cover this area over here as well. Just beautiful. Again, more evidence of all the areas that you can walk here and not go where we have been and enjoy some of the real beauty in this section. It's really, really dense growth. Colors that are rare. Believe it or not, I've seen up here much more colorful in some of the times that we've been up here. Many of you will know that as well. So today we're seeing something that's beautiful, but we're still seeing stunning stuff as well. As you can see, this is the kind of maps that you will get. This is just being left here in a chair so you can have a little look at it and see. You can see the 𝗵𝗽𝗆𝗆 where they're showing where that is. You can see different routes that we have gone on and the ones that we have not gone on. Lots of them all between, lots of little intermingled routes all through here. The scenic beauty again, that's taken from up by the actual deck in itself, overlooking the east side. Beautiful. I see peace and serenity down here, man. That's what gets me every time I come here. I can sit here for hours on end and do nothing but just take this in. I'm going to give you a 180. It's going to take about 20 seconds. So timekeeper, put on your watch, man. Let me do this 180. It's going to take about 20 seconds for you to enjoy this peace and this beauty. This is somewhere if you definitely take in, folks. I can tell you that for sure. You know, there are a few places in this island that you can just go, and I could have actually done this vlog pretty much in silence, but I know there are people out there that would not be able to get through the day without hearing my majestic voice. So I had to do a little commentary as well. But this is a place that you could have come and don't say a word and just feel everything around you. It is absolutely beautiful. Our co-star is still down the bottom. She's being trapped by the views over there. I'm sure she may have gone a little further where they've done the extension and stuff. A lot more to be seen out there as well. We didn't go in that direction this morning, but you need to come up here and see it for yourself. I don't want to show you everything. I can't show you everything. So I'll just show you and bring you a little teaser of the area that we're going to be looking at and where you can come and enjoy as well. You can see she's just been mesmerized by all the peace and beauty down here. The scenery is absolutely stunning. Hard to explain to you what this is like. The sounds, the feels, the atmosphere, everything is just electrifying down in here. It's amazing. Now, we did tell you just now we'll be looking at the arbor in a few minutes from the other direction. That's what we'll be doing now. We'll be looking across this beautiful spot. This is stunning. Take 20 seconds here, folks. I'm going to give you an absolute 20 seconds here of silence so you can absorb everything that's going on here. Here we go. I see someone here saying silence is golden, but my voice is golden too. I will just let you know that. The only reason I was keeping silent for that long is because I wanted to experience that there just now. Really lovely. I'm not sure where she's gone, but I know she's all over hunting the beauty of out here. Please bring your cameras, bring your family, bring your friends. Come and have a look at this because it's something you need to experience for yourself. Just beautiful. So we are actually, as I said before, we're going the correct way, but as you would have seen, there are paths all over here. You can't get lost up here because there's a ravine down below that you will have to come back in the direction. But you can wander all over up here and pretend that you are lost because you will be enjoying everything. It's not gorgeous. No matter where you look, no matter how you turn, all you have to do is open your ears and listen. Thought was delicate and beautiful. That's delicate and beautiful. So our lessons for today mainly are: do not pull cigarette off of trees because you're going to throw them away. Do not damage them. I should say off of bushes. Gee, I don't know why I said trees. I'm obviously a little bit taken back from all the nonsense in here that I'm seeing our co-star doing. You all should see what she's doing in the background. I can't tell you all. It's not allowed on Facebook. But she's doing a lot of foolishness to me this morning. So she's broken my concentration. So you go back to: do not pick any cigarette off of the bush. Do not strip mobby bark off of the tree because it is painful for the tree. You've seen that from a person that knows all about plants and stuff. They've made that sign up to warn you. There is a very wide expanded area just beyond any ridges where we were before. They've been doing a lot of work. They did a lot of work up in there before planting it up. So again, please don't stay only on the footpaths that are this well laid out. Have a look around. Take on the beaten foot tracks that you're seeing out through the mud and stuff. take that all in, because there's so much to see down here. There's so much to do in this place. And again, do not come up here if you have a limited time schedule. You are wasting your time. You will not see the true or feel the true beauty of up in here. You need to come and spend some hours on this section. I love the root structure on this tree. I couldn't see it too well from the other location because the amount of growth I've had since we were here last time. But have a look at this. Absolutely beautiful. So you would see, if you have a walker, you could still do a little walking on this section. Again, stay on the better paths. Of course, bring someone that's strong and sturdy with you. You know, but come up here, and if you can't make these walks, it's not a problem. You could sit on the decking, as I told you before, and enjoy the peace and serenity of this place. Have some of their delicacies and treats that they have here, local delicacies and treats. Get something a little more substantial if you want to get a lunch or a breakfast, or lunch or dinner. You know, as I said before, the opening hours are 8 until 4, and the only days they're not open is on Good Friday and on Christmas Day. I'm going to work our way back here because we're going to do a close off in this general section. Just want our co-star to let us know what she feels, if she's not too shy today, because you know she's a shy person. Shy to you all, but real trouble, I can tell you. And she's somewhere down here. We're going to go and find her, let her tell us what she thought or her impressions of it are. She's hiding already. She's ducking in behind ginger lilies. Don't say anything, but I'm going to go and catch her. Here we go. Are we coming back for you to tell everyone what your impression of up here is and what you think they should do if they're coming to Barbados?
They need to come here.
Yeah, it's very peaceful and beautiful, huh? Amazing. I see you're absorbing everything this morning.
I am. And hearing your voice from far away just guided me through.
Oh yeah, so you were happy to hear my voice from far away? Don't mind her. You all see the smile on her face. She loves me, you know. Don't mind all the talk she gives you all. So from, of course, me and Co-star, we thank you all for joining us this morning. We took a little tour of Flora Forest. Remember, what you're seeing now and what you may be experiencing on the other side of this lens is most definitely not what you'll experience here or see here. You need to come and do this for yourself. You need to understand what it's like to walk in nature the way we are doing it. I would recommend you come very early. I think the earlier the better. If they open at 8, come for 8 o'clock and do a walk through here before the crowds start to come, before the noise levels go up, the unnatural noise levels go up. Come and enjoy this peace and serenity for sure. Remember, it's also a little cooler in the morning. When it gets around mid-afternoon and stuff, it gets a little more humid and stuff. So I recommend an early morning up here. Come as early as you can, as early as they open. Be here when they pull up the security bar and come through and enjoy this here as well. So from Jeannette, of course, who I'm pulling her hair as usual, and myself, we wish you all a great day. And for all those people that thought they were immune to strikes, well, you got news coming, because your leader yesterday got a strike, and a big strike at that. You should see the feuding.
It was given with love, though.
It was given. All these strikes are given with love, but it's still a strike, so I don't mind what you're saying. You're not going to put it down. Angela, I hope you enjoy Strikeville. Have a great day from us down here. To each and every one of you, thank you again for joining us at Flora Forest. Remember, this is somewhere I definitely recommend for you to come and visit. Remember, if you have your cameras, come and spend the day. Come and spend some time with your family. If you have children, can you imagine letting children run through here? How great it would be. Just keep an eye on them though, because there's some areas that it slides off pretty quickly. And as I said before, everyone is not Olympically trained like me. Have a great day. Whatever peace and serenity you have found with us this morning, please carry it and share it with all your loved ones today. Share it with everyone around you, people that you do not know. Give them a smile. Remember, a smile can save a life. Remember, a good morning are the words that can make someone turn from darkness into light. So help people get back to the light. Bring a little happiness and joy to everyone around you. Have a great day from Flora Forest in Barbados. We'll see you all later on.